kind of stacked up against us tonight there a little bit. We got a double header. I mean, and Dad's not here. We're not even in the tiger cage. So, I mean, where I'm used to being comfortable and, you know, everything's fine. Everything's copacetic. We're in the tiger cage usually, but now we're in Tiger Kennel A. Yes. Because and Mike's not with us tonight, so that's just different in and of itself. Yeah. And
it's
I don't know, dude. Like, I mean, we went to the bar. We just got back from the bar. We had a shot and 2 beers, and we have a beer in front of us now. I figured that might ease the tension a little bit and the nerves a little bit, but I'm still kind of like, it's weird that we're in my apartment right now.
Warming up.
I've only done this from my apartment one time when I had COVID, and now Dad has COVID, guys out there in listener land, so there's only one way to do it. Let's get to it. Let's go. Go! Oh, yeah, guys. Hey, guys, welcome. It is They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from Tiger Kennel A. Not from the Tiger Cage tonight, unfortunately. Yeah, we had to do some rearranging. You should see this fucking coffee. This tiny little, Ryan, look at this coffee table.
It's pretty set
The integrity of this coffee table right now is about to bust. We have 2 clip-on microphones going right now. I mean, this is not a high quality. This is a Walmart piece, I'm sure. Sorry, Walmart, if you guys are thinking about sponsoring us.
It's doing its job.
$50, you know, this whole thing. You screw on these 4 little legs. It's got the Mac on it right now. It's got the PreSonus on it. It's got the keyboard. It's got the keyboard and mouse. It's got both these things attached to the side of it. And then, of course, we have a boom microphone stand just to rig up my camera because you can't see us that well on the regular Mac camera because it's too fucking close to us. And honestly, I'm not digging not being in my little fucking metal stool right now.
Have a little bit of a slump.
I'm sinking into this fucking couch.
It's true.
It's a whole goddamn thing.
Something,
and but yeah, the reason we're here tonight in Tiger Kennel A is because Dad, I hope he feels better, and Mom, I hope she feels better. They have come down with the vid, which, you know, I mean, I love them and I want to make sure that they stay safe, but are we not fucking over this thing yet? I mean, come on, man. I mean, and I'm not saying that they, you know, but at this point, these tests, these at-home tests, sometimes they do false negatives, sometimes they do false positives. They do this. I think they're just
48
there
hours
for
later.
detecting. They're for detecting flus nowadays, and I mean, no disrespect to anybody who's gotten COVID over the recent wave, and they say it might be the worst. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, but I'm just saying at this
point,
point,
of a big flu now.
And they gave it up to us. I mean, they gave the option up to us. They said, come over at your own risk. Dad won't be coming out into the room anyway, and I respect them for that. So I hope you guys are feeling good out there. I do worry about you. I woke up in the middle of the night last night, and I said, you know, God, just make sure, you know, Mom and Dad are good through all this, and they're probably at home yucking it up right now, watching the show. Yep. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hopefully we can get Dad on for celebrity birthdays. I think we're going to give him a call because we can't do celebrity birthdays without Dad versus you. But we also have Crosley's karaoke bracket tonight. We're going to get into the second episode of that. Last week, what we had, we had Pelvis Grizzly, and he sang "Can't Help Falling in Love." Very talented guy. Unfortunately, the better of the match was Wally Burns, the chemical engineer.
Came out of left field.
Didn't even see that coming, honestly. And Wally came out with, he was a little nervous at first, but then he kind of really got into his own, and this guy sang his fucking heart out. And I think it reflected, upon the crowd. Well, Crosley, of course, he's back at Honeymooners again tonight. So twice throughout the show, we're going to have our next line of brackets. You might remember them from back in, I think, episode like 49 or 50 or something like that, when you took us to small claims court. You had Judge Winston. Yeah, Judge Ronald Winston was the judge. And then your hired attorney Larry Loretti.
Yes.
So those guys are actually going to be going at it head-to-head tonight for our second bracket of what I now know to be called Crosley's Karaoke Bracket. It's not Karaoke Corner with a K, which I thought was a little bit better personally, but you know. So you're going to have that tonight. a holy host of things. Just because Dad's not here, we will hear his voice. Hopefully we can get him on the line for celebrity birthdays. We're still going to have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And
we're not going anywhere, guys.
We've been at it all day. We had a work meeting, and we work together now at the our regular money earning job. And we had a work meeting today, and
our main hustle.
I go, okay, so I was all set up with the current certifications for said job. Ryan is newer to the job, so he was not really set up with those same certifications yet. And I said, okay, so I'm probably going to be leaving before you. I'll head home. I'll set up. I'll get everything kosher, and then we'll head to Stevens. We'll have a beer and a shot. We'll talk about the show. We'll make sure we're good to go. Everything's fine. The shows, and we're going to get into that. But this motherfucker is still out. I mean, I leave, 1:15?
Yeah.
I go to Publix. I pick up a 24-pack. I pick up a pack of smokes. I go home. I kind of tidy up the house a little bit. I set everything up. I have 2 beers while I'm doing so. And I'm wondering, where the hell are you, dude? And it's like, now it's like 2:30.
Taking tests.
And I'm like, dude, we kind of got to fucking make moves here, bud. I don't know if we're going to be able to go to the bar. And then I immediately, big brother over here, I go, if I was stuck in this class and then in this meeting still, and my older brother, producer of the show, was like, yeah, we're scratching the bar. We got to get to this. I would be so upset because I was probably looking forward to that shot of whiskey and that beer at Stevens before the show. So I thought about that and I was like, you know what? We'll push it back a half hour. We got this. So, yeah. I mean, I did that for you, little bro.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And hopefully, Dad, if you're out there listening, here's one for you, bud. Cheers. Cheers to you, Dad.
Yeah, cheers.
Well, cheers to the camera there. Oh, wait, not that camera. That camera. Boop. All right. And Mom, love you. Hope you guys are feeling all right out there. But we still have episode 52 and the show must go on. And Ryan, we're actually we're the big reason why excuse me, Ryan and I are kind of just a little nervous tonight is we're doing the first ever double header right here. And if you're out there listening, I mean, I see there's several of you out there watching right now. You're wondering why the hell are these guys on at 4:30 instead of 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live from the Tiger Cage? Well, because Ryan is actually going out of town next week, so we were planning on doing a double header at the Tiger Cage today anyway, episode 52 and 53. But now we're doing it on our own without Dad, so I mean that just adds a whole new element of challenge to it.
Yeah,
and it's an opportunity.
It's an opportunity.
That's how I feel.
Yes, exactly.
And if we don't win the I Love Radio Awards for Best Episode because Dad's drunk ass isn't here talking over us and sneezing 6 to 7 times,
generally, yes,
I think there's an injustice there, and we'll talk to Loretti and see what we can get going about that later. But yeah, we have a big show for you guys tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out. Like I said, we got karaoke bracket coming up. I wanted to talk first. I had an editor's note. I was listening back to the last episode, and I misspoke terribly when I was talking about, okay, so we were doing the Mike Wants to Be a Billionaire segment, right? And we had the question, who wrote For Whom the Bell Tolls? And I listed J.D. Salinger, Ernest Hemingway. I believe I listed whoever the other two were, I don't remember. They were not the answer. The answer was Ernest Hemingway.
Right.
Dad got the question right, but I made a little joke. I was waiting for the end of the question because I was going to go, trick question, dickhead, Metallica, Ride the Lightning. And then for some dumb reason, and I know better than this, man, I said James Hetfield, Kirk Hammett, Jason Newsted, and Lars Ulrich. Jason Newsted was not in the fucking band during Ride the Lightning.
Oh.
Cliff Burton was still the fucking bass player, and he was the legendary bass player of Metallica.
Yeah.
I mean, people still make paintings and put him on murals on walls. I mean, he's regarded as like, I mean, it's one of those things where the talent was super high. I'm not going to argue that, but like when someone's taken at the age of 22, 23 on a bus accident because the driver slipped on some black ice in the middle of the road. Later on, they found out the driver was drinking. He flew out the window as the bus was toppling over to its side and landed underneath the bus when the bus finally toppled over on its side. Everybody woke up. They were all sleeping when it happened. This was back, I mean, like I said, this was probably 86, 87. But I misspoke because Newsted did not come into Metallica until the And Justice for All album, where they did One and they did all that stuff. And, Master of Puppets and Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning was still Cliff. And I deeply apologize because honestly, when, like Matt Smith and Cletus and all them, when we were starting our little Sibian, this is how I got into Metallica in the first fucking place. I had these great fucking friends back in 8th grade. I mean, just a bunch of, angry boys, or whatever that just loved Metallica. We actually all were in band class together, but we all played different things. Like me and Cletus played saxophones, Rinda played a trumpet, and Smith played percussion. I eventually moved to percussion because I was like, that's going to serve me better with my wanting to be in bands going forward.
Be Dave Grohl.
Yeah, I just want to be a master of, or a jack of all trades, master of none when it comes to instruments, and I think I pretty much accomplished that.
Yeah, you did a pretty good job.
I can hack it on just about everything, but I can't play great on anything. And,
banjo,
but it works.
You have to learn banjo, man.
I know, we got to get it. I can chord some banjo, but anyway. So me and the boys, back in 8th grade, Matt or Cletus and Brian. We all started like falling in love with Metallica, and we became like this little group of friends. And then one Christmas, the same Christmas, Smith gets a drum kit, Cletus gets a bass guitar, and Dad and Mom buy me my first Squier Stratocaster, which, by the way,
game on.
I'm going to tell you right now, we have a Fender Strat, and they have the 3 coils, the 3 coils. This one had a double humbucker or not a humbucker, I'm sorry, but a double coil at the base of it, and that made all the difference. That guitar was tits. I do not own it. Someone ended up stealing it from me. Long story. We'll get into that to another podcast. But anyway, so all 3 of us, these guys, we all have instruments. We all got instruments for Christmas. Well, what also we got for Christmas was Mom and Matt's mom co-inspired to get us tickets to Metallica at Tropicana Field, and it was the first concert.
They took you on a scavenger hunt.
It was the first concert that Tropicana Field ever hosted, and it was Metallica, Creed, Seven Dust opened, and Kid Rock. It was Seven Dust, Kid Rock, and then Creed, and then Metallica.
What a lineup.
And I fucking wasn't a big fan of Kid Rock or Creed, but we were big fans of Seven Dust.
You didn't buy with the buy?
We were little 8th grade rockers, so we loved Seven Dust, but the lights were still on for Seven Dust. People were still just like walking around filling in seats. There wasn't even really anybody there. But anyway, so we all decide, okay, well, we have these tickets to go, and it's going to be the 3 of us, me, Cletus, and Matt's older brother is going to be our driver/chaperone, way older brother. And we're like, all right, tight. We'll go over to your house early, and we'll set up all our new instruments, and we'll just like jam Metallica songs all day and whatever else all day, and it'll be awesome. Well, we get there.
Sounds like a movie, man.
And this is only allegedly. This is in a dream I had about this scenario. This didn't actually happen.
No, it did not.
Disclaimer out there. It was a dream I had about all of this. When I get to the house, there's half a keg of beer left over from a party that the older brother and sister might have had the night before. And we might have gotten into that keg and drank quite a few beers while we were playing, and we're about in high school. It's about the right time to start experimenting with some beers. I think that's a metal time to start. You're 13, almost 14. Maybe some of us are 14. That's a good day before a Metallica concert to go have some beers. So maybe the half or possibly even third of a keg was empty by the end of that day. And I had also in the dream, I walked up to get a soda from the lady at the concession stand before I went and found my seat. And she literally joked and said, "You obviously don't need no more beer."
And you're like,
and I was like, "Fuck, dude.
Why are you holding?
I better be cool here because I don't want to miss Metallica." And we were up in the nosebleeds. It was awesome. We're screaming every word, and I mean, I fucking love Metallica, and I mean, I've heard that Metallica has made a huge resurgence lately.
Oh
with
yeah,
I don't watch Stranger Things.
Yeah, if and listeners out there, like if you haven't seen it, the final. I'm not going to spoil anything, but
well, where does Metallica come into play with this Stranger Things? I've seen the memes, I've seen but I don't watch Stranger Things.
So there's a character that they introduced at the very last, Eddie, and he is he's fucking rock and roll, man. He is very cool. Like
I've seen like he has like a leather jacket maybe, and
dude.
like crazy like. It looks like he looks like Eddie Van Halen a little bit.
He is like the head master of the Dungeons and Dragons sidebar. So it's called Hellfire Club, and they all think that.
So wait,
Hellfire
this sounds
Club,
a hell of a lot like the last episode of Freaks and Geeks where.
So anyway, well, go ahead.
Do you remember the last episode of Freaks and Geeks when Daniel, or AKA, what's his name, has the little brother? Apatow movies.
Ellen Page?
127 days, 127 hours.
Oh, Franco.
When Franco, what were we just talking about?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, the last episode of Freaks and Geeks, Franco's like the cool badass guy, and he's way older, but he joins them for a game of D&D, joins the geeks for a game of D&D, and decides he's not going to be a badass anymore. He's like, I can just be nerdy, it's fine, and he like loves it and gets into it.
Yeah.
So like, did they maybe play off that?
Possibly. These dudes like throw references in, like right. What we're talking about, Metallica, at the very end of it, he straight up gets up on this freaking. He has to distract somebody, like he has to distract these bats, basically, in the underworld. So this dude like grabs this guitar and he throws his guitar through the underworld and he catches it and like he just
spoiler alert, yeah,
like it's all over
Master
the
Puppets.
internet.
Is it Master Puppets?
Oh, dude, they're like turn it down, and he's just like, and like his little buddies.
I heard Master Puppets was the one that like blew up.
Metallica caught wind of it, and then they just all like cut to have a Hellfire, which is their Dungeons and Dragons club, like T-shirt on it, and they're ripping Metallica and like as in sync with the whole like.
That's pretty sick.
And they're like, dude, that's the biggest shout out. Now they became like one of the top one. Like it was.
That's what I read was that their sales for that
like
song
and
was up 400%.
And then Kate Bush. That song, Kate Bush, she
from Top Gun.
She went
Maverick.
like right up in the fucking.
Well, you saw the memes. Did you see the memes with that one where it was like the Marty McFly from Back to the Future, where he's like, where he plays Van Halen on stage, or he rips something, and they're like, I guess you guys aren't ready for that,
like
but your
Chuck
kids
Berry
are gonna love it. Your kids are gonna love it. Well, they did the same meme, but they put Kate Bush's head over his face. And it's like, I guess you guys weren't ready for that one, but your kids are going to love it.
Oh, yeah. And that's
because I guess that's a song on the Maverick soundtrack that was actually out when that movie came out and didn't get a whole lot of success. And she's now making some money. Yeah. That's the power of just dumb. Well, not dumb, I'm not going to say, but, just the masses that, sleep on shit. Oh, all right. Okay.
Hey.
That's all right. We can fix that. We good? You got to watch your pull and make sure
we're good.
You're good. Were you pulling it at all?
Not really.
Not really? All right. Well, we'll fix that. In a break. Yeah, guys, They Call Us the Breeze. Like I said, we are dadless right now, but we're going to get him on the horn during the break. So bear with us on a little bit of a break. We're going to make sure he's good to go for some celebrity birthdays. I think you guys are really only 4 points away from each other, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to pull up the list here real quick. Yeah, Dad is at 136 and Ryan is at 140. Okay. And like I said, we're doing a doubleheader tonight, so you guys will have 2 opportunities to whip each other's asses. We're going to get out of here, take a quick little break, figure out what's going on with Ryan's mic. What do you say?
See you guys.
All right, bye. Well, it's time to get to it. It's the time for celebrity birthdays. Guys, welcome back to They Call Us the Breeze. This is episode 52, live from Tiger Kennel A. We have Dad on the line with us right now. We're getting into celebrity birthdays. Like I said, Dad is down 4 points at 136. Ryan is up to 140. Do you guys feel good about it? Are we going to go?
Oh,
you guys want to go?
I want to say hi to my little buddy that I saw earlier, Benny.
Oh, yeah, he's been behind us. He's still behind us. He's literally in the shot right now, sleeping.
I was trying to get
We have bored. If you're not out there, guys, make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube channel, Tiger Cage Media. Go watch this episode right now. This dude is so bored with us behind us. He is literally just passed out. And that's my cat,
I picked up
Benny.
Missy, and I was like,
So,
look, there's Benny. There's Jerry and Ryan. There's Benny.
All right, well, Dad, way to distract us and way to put it off, but it's time to do it. Here we go. Celebrity birthdays. All right, Ryan, you pervert, avert your eyes. Here we go. First birthday we have up for you guys tonight. This guy I would not pick a fight with on the street. I'm going to tell you that right now. Dude looks pretty mean. I've seen him do some dirty ass fucking shit in the ring and just beat the hell out of some guys. Also owns his own Irish whiskey brand. That's what I think, Proper 9. Is that what it's called, Ryan?
Conor McGregor.
Yeah. So Conor McGregor, happy birthday to you, bud. All right, Dad.
I have to say he is probably about 32.
32, Dad says. Okay, Ryan, what do you think?
35.
Ryan is almost at the double bubble there. He's going to get 34.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he is
All
34. Right. Good job, though, Ryan. You were very, very close. Very close. All right, so Ryan gets the point on that one, but hey, no love lost. We're going to get into the next one. Got to make sure Dad's rested up and all that good stuff. All right, next birthday we have up for you tonight. Very funny lady. Very tall lady. She was in, movie-wise, I loved her in Role Models. She was the Open Hands or Helping Hands, whatever, the Big Brother program where she's like, meet your littles. But she also played the bully of a fucking gym coach that coached the cheerleading squad in Glee. Definitely made Glee what it was. A very, very happy birthday goes out to Miss Jane Lynch.
Yeah. Also, the mom from Ricky Bobby.
Yep. Played Ricky Bobby's mom. Correct.
She's probably,
she's older. Ricky Bobby, you know, Step Brothers, is that it?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
No, Ricky Bobby and Ricky Bobby
and Talladega Nights, right? But
yeah.
I'm going to say she's probably 55.
Ryan's going to say 55.
61.
Dad's going to say 61. Dad, you should have gone one over him because she is wait. What did Dad say? 61?
61.
Yeah, if you would have won one more point, man, she's 62. You would have got that double bubble, man. God, you're getting close to that double bubble. You could sniff it. I can tell. I know you might not be able to smell much right now, but you're smelling that double bubble. You're sniffing that out, buddy. All right, man. Next birthday we have up for you guys tonight.
So it's a wash.
Yeah. Okay. I never watched a show, and it's kind of slim pickings this week with episode 52, but Matthew Fox, he was in Lost, the Fox show Lost. He was one of the main characters in Lost for basically the entire series. That's how I knew his name. That's how I recognized him. I don't know how many of our fans out there watch Lost, but when it comes to slim pickings, I think this guy's noteworthy enough. Matthew Fox from Lost. Dad, that's back on you.
54.
54, Dad says.
Yeah, I was going to say 52.
Well, Dad's going to get it. He is actually 56 today, Matthew Fox is. So Dad's closer, so yeah, he gets the point there. So that's 2-1 there for the round. And we have to keep track because of the doubleheader. I have to know where we are, Also, this is funny because the YouTube screen normally has Dad in the top left. If you're watching on YouTube, normally Dad's in the top left, and me and Ryan are in the bottom left. Now it's just Benny's in the top left. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And me and Ryan's shoulders, of course. All right, next birthday we have up for you, fourth to last. Sex is a very crucial part of the Kyle Gass project. Yes. Kyle Gass, amazing musician. What you might know him for is the guitarist and backup singer in Tenacious D alongside Jack Black. Dude can fucking wail on guitar. Very, very happy birthday goes out to Kyle Gass from Tenacious D. Ryan's going to get this one first here.
I mean, he's right there. He has to be as old as Jack Black is, so probably 52.
52. Dad, what do you say?
53.
Both way off, but Dad gets it because of the higher point, because Kyle Gass is actually a little bit older than JB, and he is 62 today. Whoa. So
Well, happy birthday. You look very, very good there,
So
KJ.
dad gets that one. He's your age, Dad. He's your age. So you get that one. So I think that's 3-1 right now in Dad's favor.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Uh-huh.
It is.
All right. Okay.
I'm gaining back.
Like I said, Slim Pickens tonight. I don't really know this guy, but I've heard a couple of their songs. Dad will definitely not know this guy, but he's going first anyway. The lead singer of the band Imagine Dragons, who I guess, Ryan, have probably come out, around 2012. They've been around maybe 10 years, something like that. Right. Lead singer of Imagine Dragons. His name is Dan Reynolds, and it is his birthday today. So
44.
Dad's going to say 44. Ryan, what do you think?
38.
Ryan's going to get that one because he is 35. Happy birthday, Dan Reynolds. All right. Well, hey, 3-2 ain't bad. That's definitely a win. That's definitely closer to the punch, Dad. Congratulations.
Hey, Ryan,
you won this one, my friend.
Ryan, don't feel bad. Like Meatloaf said, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
That's right. All right, Dad, we're going to get you some rest for a little bit. Stay tuned because we're going to be calling you back on the next episode for the next celebrity birthdays, man. So watch the show, and I hope you enjoy. Make sure Mom's good, okay?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We'll
All right,
wait
buddy.
for your call.
We'll see you later. Love you.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
All right. Well, guys, they call us the Breeze. We're going to take a quick little break after the birthdays just because we have not had a cigarette in a minute. We'll be right back with more show. Kind of a 2.5 segment. It's the second segment. We're gonna just take a quick little break, and we'll be right back with the second half of the second segment. Then we're just gonna roll right through. So don't go anywhere. Ryan, what do you say?
We will be right back.
We will be right back, guys. Bye. What's up, Benny? Knuckles. Hey, buddy. Hi.
The cursor's right over his face.
That's Benny out there, ladies. You got to be watching the YouTube channel tonight because you got Benny just chilling behind me and Ryan. We're in Tiger Kennel A. Yeah, so Benny's got free roam in here. This is my apartment that we're doing the show from. Episode 52 on They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. And again, why are we doing it here at Tiger Kennel A instead of the Tiger Cage? Ryan, that's 2 tigers. You gotta make, that double up. Yeah, it's because Dad's got COVID and so does Mom, and we got to be respectful of that and make sure we don't upset the herd and stay safe ourselves.
Of course. Yes.
But so we're out here. We're episode 52. We just had celebrity birthdays. Dad nearly beat Ryan over the phone there. He had 3 and Ryan got 2, but good effort anyway. We're talking a little bit about Metallica. Yeah. We got a lot of show for you up here, but of course now he's been waiting in the wings for quite a little bit. Like we said, we have this new bracket going on. It's the karaoke bracket. It's Bill Crosley, our manager, and he's the manager of the Breeze. Nice guy. But he has this karaoke bracket going. If you guys didn't listen last week to episode 51, which by the way was our year anniversary show, so make sure you go listen. That was our birthday, our 1-year birthday. Go listen back to that. That was the beginning of the bracket. We had Wally Burns. He was doing the chemical engineer. He did Country Roads by John Denver. He ended up beating Pelvis Grizzly, who did Can't Help Falling in Love with You. So no harm, no foul. Pelvis did a great job, but Wally came out on top on that one, I think.
He did this thing, so I was in the bathroom. I forgot to tell you this. Well, I heard that he said chemical. I heard him. He was like, what you using? I go, soap. He goes, soap's inside you kiss my Dutch.
That's a good impression of him.
I know. And I was like, and then, I don't know. I don't know. I saw him.
Well, either way, Crosley's been waiting in the wings. He's probably pissed at us again, but we're having struggles without Dad kind of as the anchor. When all we have to do is really worry about Dad being on the mic or off the mic, it makes all the other problems second nature. But when we take that out of the equation and we're forced to focus on what we're actually doing, kind of trips up my whole all the batteries and all the things, and we've had some technical difficulties tonight, but we're just pushing through and we're live. And Benny seems to be bored, so everything's going according to plan. Yeah, at this point. Okay, so Crosley is on the line. Without any further ado, we're going to put him on. Like I said, it is the second part of the karaoke bracket. Mr. Crosley, are you out there, sir?
Oh, yeah, we're out of here, boys. Oh, yeah, we're having a good time tonight. You guys doing good?
Oh, man, we're doing pretty good. How's everything
we're doing
been
all right, man.
since last time we spoke?
Well, as you know, boys, we got out to Honeymooners a little early today for your benefit. We canceled the trivia, so the wife Sherry's already pissed about that. Let's just put it that way. She's pretty pissed.
I'm sorry. Is Sherry there? Right?
She's not in arm's length right now. She's at the bar. She's grabbing another shot of Fireball, but she was pretty disappointed.
So she says, not that.
Well,
stoked about it.
You explained to her that the circumstances of the not being here next week and not being able.
This whole bracket is.
Yeah, I told her we had to double up tonight, so all the guys are here. We got all 4 rounds, myself included. You guys, I'm gonna drop a little bit of knowledge on you guys in the next episode, but tonight's not my night to shine. We have two very special guys, of course. One is scheduled a little later on this evening in the show, so. But the first one we have up, you guys, definitely, you're familiar with Larry Loretti. Need I say more?
My lawyer.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Ryan's lawyer in the small claims case. Yeah, that's interesting. We have not actually really got. I mean, he called us during the 51 episode and wished us a happy anniversary. But other than that,
well, he's a nice guy, and I'll tell you, this guy, he's a singer too. You wouldn't expect.
Well, actually, I kind of would expect that because he's very well spoken. He seems to have a good play on everything.
He was always kind of singing a little bit.
Right.
When we were always meeting for the case.
Well, he's I'm looking forward to him.
Yeah, he's nervous, I'm sure, but we're going to get him in here. This is the first part of the karaoke bracket, Crosley's karaoke bracket. This is the night number 2, match number 1, and then after him we will have Judge Ronald Winston on.
Well, that's just kind of funny. You're literally just pitting the 2 guys that were during our court case against.
Well, I thought, for continuity issues, we might as well just put the judge versus the lawyer.
I guess that makes sense, Ryan. What did you say? That probably makes sense.
I guess that makes sense, and I'm very interested.
Well, yeah. I don't really care what you guys think. Without further ado, we're going to get Larry up here. I think it's time. All right. It looks like he's coming out of the bathroom. He's washed his hands. All right. Guys, hope you enjoy. Here he is. Hold on. Old man, he turned 98. He won the lottery, and he died the next day. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's a good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? Now, listen, play it safe. He was afraid to fly, right? He packed his suitcase and kissed his kids goodbye. He waited his whole damn life to take that flight. And as the plane crashed down, he thought, well, isn't this nice? And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on wedding day. Free ride when we've already paid. It's a good advice that you just didn't take. But who would have thought it figures?
Oh my God, it's fucking terrible.
It's a sunny way.
good.
Sneaking up on you when you think everything's okay and everything's going right.
It's a good Atlantis, though.
I like it.
Right, it's a funny way of helping you out when you think everything's gone wrong and everything blows up in your face.
You can tell he really likes.
He loves the song.
He loves the song. Yes.
Epic Jan, when you're already late. Oh God, here's my one. A no smoking sign on your cigarette break, right? It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's like meeting the girl of my dreams and then meeting her beautiful wife. I don't like that. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. Yeah, I really do think. It's like praying on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you're already paid. It's a good advice where you just sit and take. And who would have thought it figured?
Jesus, Crosley, are you kidding me right now?
Alright, this guy is fucking great. You can't, man. Just listen to the kid.
Oh, life is a funny, funny way of helping you out. Helping you out. And speaking of helping you out, if you need any advice, I am a lawyer. You can hit me up. It's Larry Loretti on LarryLoretti.com. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I really hope you guys enjoyed my karaoke this evening. And thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, Jesus Christ, yeah, that was actually...
I mean, can you believe the guy? The guy is incredible.
Crosley, I'm going to give it to you, man. I was pretty impressed. Wow.
I mean, Winston, oh wow, Winston's gonna have something to follow here.
Oh, I would suspect, yeah, I would. Jesus, yeah.
All right, boys. Well, that was Larry Loretti with "Ironic" by Melanus Morrissey, I think. Melanus Morrissey, and wow, I don't know how the hell Ronald Winston's gonna fall.
Yeah, Ryan, what do you think, dude?
I mean, I have no idea. I'm very interested to see how he's.
All right, so I guess we'll be calling you back around last segment towards the end of the show, right, Crosley?
Yeah, I'll be here, honeymooners, baby. You guys should just come down. Fuck the show. Just come on down.
Maybe
later.
we
would, but maybe
finals?
after the show.
Wait, have we talked about maybe heading up?
Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, we don't spoil the fucking. Don't put the carrot in front of the horse. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I believe it's carriage in front of the horse.
Oh, either way. All right. Well, you guys call me back later. We'll get more into this. Okay.
All right, Crosley. Well, thank you so much, man. Guys, that was Mr. Crosley. Definitely calling from Honeymooners, first part of the karaoke bracket. I enjoyed the shit out of that. Guy was good.
Having a blast.
I mean, just as Judge Ronald Winston himself said, you have a lot of potential. I was like, you have a lot of potential, young man. You will go far. And I think we just heard just how much potential Larry Loretti has.
It's like, and I don't mean to seem and sound cliche, but it's like each week we keep finding out there's a better person.
I have no idea. Yeah,
It's like American Idol.
I thought
Wally. You think that you give all the tickets out in this
you're
one
right.
city,
It's exactly
and then you
like
go
American
to the next
Idol.
city,
I always think I have it figured out, and then the next
someone comes along, and then it's.
Well said, Ryan. Guys, this is They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo Romeo Echo Sierra live from Tiger Kennel A, episode 52. Don't go anywhere. We're here all night. We're doing a doubleheader. We're going into episode 53 after this, but we still have half a show for episode 52. So, Ryan, what do you say?
I'm just strapping in, man.
All right, let's just go have a cigarette. Let's just go calm our nerves. Maybe hit the pipe for a second. All right. All right. Cheers. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
Get drunk! Yeah! Now we're talking. All right!
Well, hey guys, welcome back to They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. But not the Tiger Cage, Tiger Kennel A, actually. And we're just out here for episode 52, guys, and episode 53. We're doing a little double header tonight. So, yeah, we got our fucking guns loaded. I got 2 6-shooters on either side of me in my holsters. I got 6 bullets in one, and I still have about 3 bullets in the other. We're halfway through the first show. If you didn't catch the math. And yeah, we're out here having a good time. We talked about Metallica for a little bit. Crosley called in with the first part of the karaoke bracket tonight. Larry Loretti, hell of a job on the Ironic. Ironic by Alanis Morissette. He went there, and I was pretty impressed with that. So good job on him. And I guess later on, Crosley, we're going to call him for the last segment of the show and get Judge Ronald Winston on. I guess he's going to drop a little knowledge on us. So that should be fun. But like we said, Dad's not here tonight because of COVID, so hopefully he's feeling better. The show must go on.
It has to go on.
And Ryan, I appreciate you being here for me for that. I said, we're going to double up because Ryan's going to be out of town next week. When he gets back, he's going to tell us about his annual trip with the boys to Orlando golfing. Trip with
the boys to the man.
You're going to do a little golfing, right? And he's been going at it. He went at it Monday with a couple guys from work just to make sure he was kind of in the mode and ready.
Limber up, get a little,
How'd that fare for you? I mean, because I work with those assholes. I introduced you to those assholes. Well, by getting you the job with us.
Thank you for asking. No, it went really well. First off, it was raining. I mean, it was very wet, so it was a cart path only, which kind of is a bummer.
how on Pete's sake do you play a sport like that when you're out in the elements in the rain?
It's very hard. It's very, very hard.
Is there a certain point where you're just like, let's pack her up? I mean, lightning, obviously.
Lightning, for sure, you don't want to be out there. But it was just but it would be like waves. And you know how waves go in like St. Pete and stuff like that.
Bands of rain. Little bands here and there. But not long, but...
Yeah, shout out to our boy Mayo. He actually was fairly
gave you a little run for your money there.
Yeah. Owe him $10. I think he's on vacay or something. So I'll just wait.
Oh yeah, he's up at a wedding there somewhere.
But
somewhere
it was
probably
fun.
in Maine.
It was so much fun, man.
Well, so I'm glad the boys could facilitate you to kind of sharpen up your skills before your trip, and hopefully you let us know how that goes. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of drinking and maybe some good stories. So look forward to that in episode 54. That's for sure. But we're here today in the now. And we got lots of stuff going on for you guys tonight. One thing, Ryan, I don't know if you saw this story. One thing I definitely wanted to get into. Did you hear about the Kansas mom? She's a newborn baby, mother in Kansas. Her name's Kelsey. I won't go into the last name, and I'm not sure if Kelsey's even the correct first name, but that's the name the media gives you. Newborn mother finds out that her baby daddy has spent roughly in the neighborhood of $10,000 on OnlyFans throughout the past 3 years while they've been dating, and then especially the last 9 months while she's been pregnant, talking to porn stars, specific porn stars, and giving them money. And wow, all right, this guy's in a whole heap of trouble. Let's be real about that right off the bat. Big
molasses.
Yeah, you're not getting out of that one that easy, my friend. Let's be real about that. But first warning flags that are going to jump up. I mean, come on, fella. We all know what it is to be married, or some of us don't, but maybe we have a long-term relationship, a girlfriend, things like. Wait till the girl's out of the house. Go on one of those free websites. We all know the names of them.
Yeah.
Take care of your business there. Hell, I mean...
watch Game of Thrones, you'll be able to throw yourself.
Well, hell, if she passes out early, and you think you might have a window there, just take her in the bathroom, take one of those long number 2s, you know what I'm saying? A man's got to do what a man's got to do every once in a while, but don't be out there just every chance you get being a little heathen and
take yourself a dry shower,
paying OnlyFans, spending all this hard-earned money that could be going towards your baby mama's baby and the kids' college fund, maybe building a house for the family. She's only 28 years old, by the way. This girl, she's only 28, and she did a little TikTok clip where she found out the man was doing her baby's daddy was doing the stuff. So she did a little TikTok clip. Okay. Already got over 100 million views. That's about 1 million views more than our last TikTok video, if I'm not mistaken, Ryan.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah,
shy.
Probably. But yeah, so she did a little TikTok video. She says, she puts a caption. She's got this dumb face and she's just looking dumb into the camera. Like, are you kidding me? And the quote on the, cause you can use the words, you can type the words on the page.
Yep.
Right there on the screen. And she says, when you're 4 weeks postpartum and you find out your boyfriend hid an addiction from you for an entire 3-year relationship where he spent thousands of dollars on OnlyFans for custom content instead of saving for your family. She took all the time to write all that out on the front of her TikTok view, and that has gotten over 1 million views. But in the later interview, she says, this is how she discovers it, right? And this is, again, this is a debatable issue. You don't ever check your significant other's cell phones, okay? Don't ever check their tablets. Don't ever trust is a key thing in any relationship. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
You don't ever check each other's phones because it's a lose-lose situation, okay? You're showing to your respective spouse that you don't trust them.
Yeah.
Whether you find something or not.
Yep.
And then you might, so you're already up shit's creek without a paddle on that one, right?
Yeah. Well, ice fishing without a block of ice.
Yeah. You got no luger, or what do they call it? What did they drill the ice? Not a luger. Is it a luger?
Is that a luger? I have no freaking idea if that's a luger or not. But
either way, so that's a strike one right there. You're gonna lose out on that bet any day. But then if you find something bad, then I mean, what's the good? And I mean, it's only gonna lead to heartbreak. So you got to leave your. But either way, I digress. Getting back to the story, she says she was up feeding the child one night, and the child about 4 weeks old, and dad had left his phone in the nursery. And I guess dad wasn't savvy enough to have a passcode on there, or maybe she knows the passcode. And she said she found a saved WhatsApp conversation in his file app, along with some pictures. And she said he's been talking to the same sex worker and buying her content for videos for many years, probably at least 2-3 years. So it's not like the guy's running around just treating him.
What if he reveals to her that he's part of the CIA?
Well,
and
no.
This is a covert.
Here's where Kelsey's correct. Now Kelsey, we'll get into what happens with the relationship, but Kelsey, I mean, if you're out there listening,
I don't like people playing my
biggest thing is, definitely don't touch the phone. But the fact that your baby daddy's not just, flirting around the internet with whatever girl is available at that time, the fact that he's doing it with the same one for 3 years, that's building a relationship.
Boy,
obviously.
that hurts.
You know what I mean? That's building a relationship. So, but Kelsey, I guess she said she's going to stick it out. She said she's devastated by the betrayal, but the pair worked to find him a therapist, and he's going to go and he's going to put some therapy in. They're also going to put screen time controls on his phone. And he promises to show her all of his bank statements. Now, I don't know, Ryan. That doesn't seem like a way to go forward in a relationship. I think at this point, Kelsey probably cut her losses, go find a better stand-up man who probably appreciates a good MILF when he sees one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, at this point in time, life is so fucked up. You have to understand that,
life is so
I don't know.
Up.
It's
no, but yeah, you
gotta go with the flow and
pick your battles. I don't blame you, Kelsey, out there for staying in it. Just make sure baby daddy's getting the help he needs, I guess, because apparently this guy's a little bit of a loose end.
Yeah, open up, maybe apply for a Chick-fil-A franchise.
Well, yeah, Kelsey? That could help. Yeah. I don't know. That was my take on the thing.
Well, I mean, at a certain point, I guess you have to,
just moral of the story out there, advice from the breeze: don't go snooping around on cell phones unless you're prepared to get your heart broken or get in trouble. One way or the other, you're gonna lose. And if your boy's out there spending thousands, or your girl for that matter, on OnlyFans content, maybe have that conversation. Hey, look, if clearly you got an addiction to OnlyFans, why don't we get some monetary stuff going on. We can
question.
You want to do one with me, babe? We can get our OnlyFans. I'll stay out of the shot except for Mr. Winky. All right, sorry, Dad's not here, and I'm getting a little out of control, a little out of context.
Would there be anything that you'd be surprised of seeing the statement of on a significant others?
Well, most things like oh gosh, they had like that website. What was it called? Ashley Madison, I believe, and where you could go on. It's a subscription website where you can go cheat on your spouse. It's like a known thing, but they're gonna discreetly bill something like that to your account. If you go to a sex toy manufacturer on Amazon, I'm sure they're gonna discreetly bill your account for that. So I mean, these people. That's what they say. Discreet billing. We hear that all the time. I don't order anything. Let me be clear. I don't know from experience.
We don't order shit.
Yeah, we don't order the stuff. I'm just saying I think I've seen discreet billing. Your neighbors won't know you have,
really?
This giant penis pump coming to your house or whatever your bag is. Penis pump is not my bag. 100%. Definitely not my bag, baby.
Quickly.
Yeah.
One
quickly.
Autographed book by Sir Austin Powers.
Saying penis pumps are indeed.
This is indeed
my bag, baby.
Quickly.
They call us Breeze, guys. Before we go on break here for the last final break before we take a big break, hopefully.
Siesta.
Well, probably not, another 10 minutes at a time, but we're getting into episode 53. Like I said, we're doing a double header tonight, so stick with us. We're super excited.
We're
so
just
much
heating
Crosley
up.
karaoke bracket all night long. I mean, that's pretty cool. And the babysitter wanted to do art with the kids. That was
pretty cool.
Right? Yeah, that's neat. All right. Yeah, so, but before we go on this break, quick Benny update. Got to update you guys on Benny.
How
As
we
Benny
doing,
is
Benny?
sitting behind me. Benny, you good? Nux. Boop, 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 boop. There's my baby. Yeah,
Hello,
make
my
sure you're
Benny.
watching.
Hello, my baby.
So, yeah,
Hello, my Johnny
Benny's
child.
been good. We decided, so he had ear mites for about the last month and a half. So the poor little feller couldn't go over to the tiger cage like he was used to every Thursday. And it broke my heart because when I would be like strapping the computer into the bag and I'm getting all the bags ready to go over to Grandma and Grandpa's house and set up everything, he would go get in his carrier. Like, all right, dude, let's fucking go. It's time to go to the show. I know I go with you to the show. And for the last month and a half, because of Mom and Dad's new kitten, I decided we're going to keep him separated, give her some time, and also the ear mites. But he's finally cured of the ear mites, I believe. So he finally got to go over to Grandma and Grandpa's last Sunday. He had a great time. They were kind of hanging out for a minute. She was under the bed, and she was talking to him a lot, and she was just like, rah, rah, and he was just curious, and he kind of inched back, and so they were getting along a little bit. But I decided recently, because he's growing up, and I think in today's the 14th, in 5 days,
Benny,
it's his birthday.
When's your birthday, Benny?
His birthday is the 19th, so Benny will be turning 1 year old the 19th of July, and I decided it was time to open up the apartment. So I've opened up, because clearly before, I've probably said this before, he's not really allowed into the bathroom, and he's not really allowed into my bedroom. I keep those two doors closed. I've decided to kind of open up his world a little bit. It has not really fucked me lately. He did unroll one roll of toilet paper, but that was on me because I forgot to put the toilet paper under the cabinet. So that's on me. But he's been really good. He's been doing great. Because the reason I wanted to open all this up to him was because he's been climbing up the fucking column of my wall and basically destroying the wall. He's trying to get up as high as he can in this apartment. And that's cats. That's
Benny climbing up the evil wall.
That's the nature of cats. They want to get as high up as they can to kind of overlord, if you will. And
Sure.
so he started
it does look like a very
have you ever seen those dudes climb the palm trees in Aruba and stuff? They just monkey up those palm trees real fucking quick with their hands and feet. He was doing that on this little side column. I'm going to pull up some pictures real quick. Hold on. Go out to YouTube, guys. Check this shit out. All right. So, oh, wow. All right. Where's Benny?
pulled it up.
Yeah.
They called him the Breeze. Hey, Benny. Muchacho.
All right. I don't know where his slides are. Well, anyway, we'll skip it. But you should see it. These things are literally, he's got claw marks that are going through the drywall. Not only is he chipping off all the gray paint and you can see white underneath it, but he's going through the drywall in some cases, and literally you can see the wood studs underneath it. That's how deep he's getting with this shit. And the only way I could figure to break it is if I gave him access to the rest of the apartment, and he had higher places to climb.
The rubbing now, on the rubbing the head on the wall did not work.
No, I tried to. Well, I don't want to bring that up too much, but I did kind of try to like do a as if this was even going to work. I tried to do like a, you know, when your pet goes to the bathroom on the floor, they say rub their nose in it a little bit. I took his head and I just kind of like put his nose against the wall where he was scratching, kind of to where he was like, stop it a little bit. But I was like, it wasn't forceful and it wasn't mean, but I was just like, don't do this. No. And he stayed away for like a week, and then I don't know. He's a curious cat, so I'm doing the best. I'm learning as much as I can on the fly.
As he just sticks to that one side. I mean,
well, and these are things that I'm reading online, and some people say this works, and some people say that works, and some people say this works, and some people, and I can't imagine having an actual human child at this point, because just having, and you have the dog too.
Well, look at me like a human boy.
But yeah, it's just tough, and I don't know how y'all do it out there, but I'm learning. I'm 1 year in. It's his birthday coming up soon, and we have had a lot of fun, and I love him to death. I'm just still a cat dad trying to make sure my kid has what's best for him, and I don't want him eating those paint chips either. We don't want him growing up like Tommy Boy.
Tastes like paint and wood.
All right, guys, this is They Call Us the Breeze, episode 52. We're going to take a quick little break, go smoke a cigarette, and we'll be right back. Ryan, what do you say?
Keep it going, baby.
All right, let's keep rolling.
Dead.
Dive as fuck. Fuck it. Fucking thing sucks.
Well, hey guys, welcome back. It's They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo Romeo Echo Sierra live from Tiger Kennel A, episode 52. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Sorry Dad is not here, and he will not be here for the following episode as well. But we'll all be back in full force after for episode 54, after Ryan gets back from his golf trip, and he'll be able to tell us about that. And after Dad gets over COVID, we'll be able to ask him if he's lost his sense of taste and smell. That was funny, too. I was talking to him. I was like, hey, man, be prepared, because when I got mine, I lost my taste and smell for about 3-4 weeks. And he goes, oh, no, I can still taste. I said, no, wait, because when I was sick, I could still taste. It was about a week after I was fine, then all of a sudden that went away. And he's like, oh, really? It goes away later. I was like, yeah, you'll be fine for like 4 or 5 days, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you just can't. He's like, oh, no. I was like, yeah. I mean, I don't wish that on him, knock on wood. But I'm just saying, yeah, keep your eye out for that, Dad. Guys, this is episode 52. Yeah, we have episode 53 coming up right around the corner. God, we're doing everything we can to get this double header out here because Ryan's going on vacation. Doing it from Tiger Kennel A, like we said. Meow. You've seen Benny behind us, and we've been having a good time. Second part of the karaoke bracket is coming up here in a minute. We're going to be calling Crosley back. But before we get into that, I had a little would you rather I had for tonight. I saw an interesting list on the feed and a lot of questions that literally, I mean, normally I pass this sort of thing up as clickbait, but Ryan, I'm stoned. It's my day off. I'm drinking a couple beers. I'm going through this list and I'm like, whoa, that's a good one. Oh, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. And I was like, all right, I'm going to start making some notes because I kind of want Dad and Ryan's opinion. Now, unfortunately, Dad is not here, but just for the two of us, I haven't really given a whole lot of thought to these. So what you're going to hear live right here is kind of I don't know, but it's the Would You Rather segment, and I have 10 questions here, real quick. First one: would you rather have vinegar eye drops put in your eyes? Now, I don't use eye drops, first off, so let me preface this. I don't even like putting in
I use eye drops
or whatever.
Probably every day.
It's weird doing things with my eyes. I don't wear contacts ever, even though I wear glasses. But vinegar eye drops versus sandpaper toilet paper. I mean, that's going to do a number on those hemorrhoids. Never mind the remember in Clerks, is it the rough stuff or the soft stuff? Oh, it's kind of rough. Oh, that's going to do a number on my hemorrhoids. Well, wait till you get sandpaper TP.
Yeah, that might just scrape it off over time.
Oh, yeah. Maybe free medical care right there in the bathroom. Ugh.
If you for some odd reason, loved the fixation of having vinegar eye drops, and you're an eye drop user every day. Oh my gosh, you just hit the lottery, sneaky.
I'm thinking, well, see, here's my thing. I got a cut on my hand recently. I caught Benny midair, and he clawed into my finger. I still kept going over to the hand sanitizer throughout the shift, and even though I knew it was gonna sting a little bit, it was like that kind of good sting where you're just like, yeah,
all right, freak.
Yeah, I'm a man. I can handle that. So I feel like the vinegar eye drops are gonna be. I think I could probably handle the vinegar eye drops. What do you think?
I think you can handle. Yeah, of course you can.
What about you?
Me?
Sandpaper TP or vinegar eye drops?
I mean, I'd rather go vinegar eye drops because I already have eye drops.
All right, well, that wins. That wins. Vinegar eye drops, guys. All right, second one. Would you rather have fart breath all the time? Your breath just constantly smells like farts? Or whenever you laugh, it just sounds like a fart? Like, or like, anytime you laugh, depending on how you laugh, and that's probably it.
But depending
it probably
on how
has a different laugh,
mood,
like your different mood and your different laugh is the different types of farts, like.
You know what I mean? Like for sure, that has to be.
But you got to pick between your constant every time you laugh ever, and we laugh a lot. We like to try to. It's a good way to live. It's good for the blood. It's good for the heart.
Of course, yes.
So we try to laugh all the time. Could you imagine laughing?
I think I would just love to sound like a fart laugh because everyone laughs at a fart, and you're laughing. It's like
potty humor.
His laugh is contagious. It's like, well, of course
yes,
it is.
You've heard about. That's a good point.
When he laughs.
That's a good point. You love those friends out there that their laughs are very contagious, and you're like,
yeah,
oh man, every time Johnny laughs, everybody just laughs because Johnny's just got the most contagious laugh. Well, if your laugh was literally a fart and people are immature enough to laugh at a fart, yeah, I guess you would always get laughs. Yeah, that's a good point.
People would like really just try their best stuff on you every time they're around because they're like, I just want to hear him fart.
All right, I think that's a very good point, and I think I'm going to roll with that. That's a good answer.
Write that one down.
All right, yeah. So we're going laughing like a fart over fart breath. All right. Now, would you rather be naked for a day, like all day? You got to spend the whole day just naked, and I'm not talking about at home. Okay, I'm talking about you got to like go out and do your job, work a shift at your job, do the errands that you would do, like go to Wendy's on your way in. Make sure you stop by the Wawa on your way home for beer. I mean everything. But you're naked the entire day, or you fall asleep for an entire year straight.
100% fall asleep. I would.
That sounds lovely, right? But I mean, God, can you just imagine with the way our world is right now and all the stuff that comes out on a weekly basis,
exactly
you would wake up, you'd be
man.
so far behind on what you were supposed to be mad at that day or what there. God,
well,
so much shit.
What if like you go in there and they're like, you have to clean out the cooler today?
Yeah.
And you're naked for a day and you're like, the whole time you're like, it's
naked
not,
and afraid.
You're like, this is not really the true size the whole time. You're like sitting there and they're like, well, yeah,
that would be
that
would be pretty stressful, I suppose. Plus, I don't want my knackers just, I got low hangers, so I don't need my knackers just running around free all day like that.
It would be so freeing to do it.
Well, yeah, especially serving people food at tables and such, and serving people drinks and whatnot in hospitality. That'd be kind of fun. You just kind of plop her down on the table there, and what can I get you folks there? And yeah, you guys looking for some calamari today? That's all the squid. That's all the squid we needed to see for the day, bud. All right, so I think asleep for a year.
Catch a boner, even and knock a martini off the phone. Oh, hey, sorry, Mel. This is the 8th time. What the fuck's going on?
Hit the stem of the wine glass. Yeah, you knocked the stem over on the wine glass.
Reaching across like a.
Sorry, folks. I thought there was a good inch there of space, but apparently I was wrong.
Across supposedly.
Apparently, I'm having a good day.
And you're just like, I just got to grab that glass real quick. And like,
that'd be a good YouTube bit. Just the long dong that just destroys everything.
Or a porno.
Like everyone gets up. Okay, here's the bit. Everyone gets up to do the family grace at Thanksgiving, right? And the one guy decides he's gonna like walk around everybody for the whole thing and do the prayer that way. And his dong's just out, and he's just knocking over all the fine shots. We'll have to workshop that. We'll workshop that a little bit. All right. Would you rather have the same meal every day for a year, or only drink alcohol twice a week for a year? All right. So if you drink alcohol only twice a week a year, you can eat whatever you want. Or you can drink every day, but you got to eat the same meal every day for a year.
Does this number 4 hit pretty close to home?
Well, I mean, for me, I read it and I made a note of it, and I still don't have my answer. I was hoping you would go first.
I'm going to go ahead and say if it was Chick-fil-A, well, I can't because it's Sunday.
Well, I guess you could. No, you can always double up on Saturday. There's no harm in that. I'll give you that. That's fine.
Life's just kind of stressful. No, I would go 2 days drinking a week.
Okay. Yeah. See, I don't like making the decision of what I have to eat every night.
But see how I didn't snap answer that? So
see, you get pretty tired of the same meal every day, I think. Have you ever done that? Have you ever
well,
gone
and there's not a lot of things
left over?
You would have to think of not necessarily the same meal, but like the same fast food restaurant that you can work the menu.
Right.
There's not so much at Chick-fil-A you can work with.
Yeah, they got chicken and more
like
chicken.
Like an Arby's, I think. There's probably an Arby's menu I've not discovered yet.
Oh, you probably never had their gyros. You probably never had their French dip, even though that's amazing.
Even Wendy's, I've never ventured
you can come up with some combos and combinations and take this off, put some barbecue sauce on that, maybe a little barbecue ranch mix. There's some things you can do around the fast food joints. But my main concern is, you just get bored after a while of eating the same thing, even if it's just the same. Or have you ever eaten just the same meal for almost a week? I know I almost did. Every time I make a meatloaf, and I don't do it very often, but every time I do, being a single guy, a bachelor, you make a meatloaf, you don't scale down. You can't really scale down 1.5 pounds of beef and 1.5 pounds of pork that's already prepackaged at the grocery store. You just kind of got to make the meatloaf anyway, and you just got to go with it. So you have half the meatloaf you have for about a day or two, and then you just start slicing it up and putting it on buns, and you're having that for lunch and you're having that for dinner. Before you know it, you've had meatloaf for every meal for 4 days, 5 days.
And it does not really... Meatloaf's one of those...
I don't get tired of it.
You can go like 4 days.
Yeah. I could probably... So I'm going to go eat the same thing for a week. I would eat the same thing for a week and be able to drink every day that week. Yeah. For a year. I could do that. Yeah. I would have to very, very closely... I'd have to experiment for about 2 months, figure out which meal I like the best. But I'm thinking right now it's Kevin's barbecue, Korean barbecue chicken that you can find in your grocers out. Now, quick tip here. My favorite meal right now that I eat at home, and we'll get into yours next, the favorite meal that I always have to have once a week. I go and buy the 12-pack of hard shell tacos, the
El Paso,
whatever, Ortega, whatever you call them.
El Paso.
And you get the 12-pack of just the hard shells, no sauce, no mix. I'm not looking for the taco kit. I just need the 12 hard shells. Pick that up. You got to put it in the little buggy part of the grocery cart because those are fragile. And also, quick tip there, don't ever pick the one that's right in the front because somebody has knocked that on the ground 6 times that day. So those shells are going to be pre-cracked. Unless you like your shells pre-cracked, you want to go back about 2-3 boxes behind that front one. Get your little sliver it out of the cubby hole there and put it in the buggy. That way, nothing else. The beer doesn't fall over halfway through and crush the tacos. God forbid. So then you go to the wall where they have like the Bob Evans mashed potatoes and the Bob Evans mac and cheese, and they got the pulled pork, Curly's pulled pork, Curly's pulled chicken. You know what I'm talking about? The Hormel meatloaf. Well, they got this thing, it's Kevin's, and apparently it's part of the paleo diet. I don't know what that means. But they have a chicken marsala. They've got a peppercorn steak. They have all this, but they have this one that I've been getting, and it's Korean barbecue style chicken. It's sous vide chicken in a little pouch. So you break it up, you drain the juice, you throw it in you just brown it. It's already cooked. You add the sauce, you let it simmer for a little while. Throw that into those 12 taco shells. Guys, I'm saying I'm not against sour cream and cheese.
No.
I'm definitely against lettuce and tomato, but I'm not against sour cream and cheese. I don't use any of that for these. We're talking just the chicken and then a nice fat layer of sriracha sauce on top, and that's my go-to meal, and I could probably eat that every night, I think. What do you think? What's your
every kind of week kind of thing?
Every meal.
Every
night.
Every night.
If you had to, snap decision we're talking.
Snap decision would have to be just maybe, honestly, burgers.
Burgers, yeah, like
Yeah.
From a specific fast food restaurant. Or
I mean, well,
you got to. I mean, you're gonna pick either it's your burgers
if
or
it's a fast
specific
food restaurant,
or
anything like I
specific.
mentioned, Chick-fil-A, I would absolutely hands down be able to eat Chick-fil-A.
Well, then let's just go with
100% of the
Chick-fil-A
times.
then.
Well, then Italy. I mean,
Yep.
Long John Silver's would be tight.
Oh man, I miss a good LJS, man. We haven't. There was the one.
Tampa.
Well, they had. I got
With
real
the
excited.
A&W, they're a joiner.
In high school, we were real excited when North Fourth. Remember, they had it was half an A&W and half a Long John Silver's that went on North Fourth, but it was only there for like literally a year, maybe 2, and then it disappeared because otherwise. Me and Mom loved our LJS. We would have to go get our LJS fix all the way up 22nd there on 34th.
After haircuts.
On 34th and 22nd was where the LJS was, and now it's a Starbucks. And you literally, there's no Captain D's or Captain D's, I should say, or LJS anywhere in our fucking St. Pete area. Our options for fried fish and hush puppies on the go are just completely done. And that makes me sad. So
makes me sad too.
I recreated at the grocery store. I pick up the fried shrimp and the hush puppies.
I tried the chicken. I tried to do the recipe, and it turned out very much like very close to freaking Long John Silver's. I have to make.
Did you get the extra crispies?
Oh
though?
Yeah, dude. Oh
you
yeah, the corn, like the way that we do the meal. I dropped a few little batters in there, and then I scooped them up and I put them. Dude, it was so close. I've never. Oh my gosh!
You might not want to be saying this out loud because Mom might get a hold of this stream and she's gonna be ready because that was Mom's favorite thing. I mean, Mom, God bless her heart. Mom, for a little bit there while she was having all the kids, she had an extra couple LBs on her, and she was a big fan of the LJS and the extra crispies on those fish fillets or those chicken patties, and she was always like, yeah, let me get them extra crispies, and Mom knew about it. She taught me about the extra crispies.
Oh, yeah.
So don't let her hear this stream because we don't need her fatten all of us up, get some Fry Daddy action going on at the Tiger Cage next time we're over there. Thank you. Good call. Good call. Guys, well, this is episode 52, but before we go, like we said, he's probably been waiting this entire time. Crosley is out there. He says he has the last match of the karaoke bracket part 4, I believe it is. We just heard Loretti sing Ironic by Alanis Morissette, which was incredible. The last episode 51, make sure you check out the first and second performance. The first one was, I believe it was... we got Pelvis Grizzly, and then we had Wally Burns, and Wally Burns ended up winning that match. So I think Loretti did pretty awesome. I'm only curious what's going to happen. I believe we have Judge Winston coming up. That's what Crosley told us. So we'll see if he's any better. Okay, we're going to call Crosley here real quick. All right, Crosley, you there? Mr. Crosley, are you there?
Oh, yeah, boys. Hey, guys. Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Yeah, we're just still here doing episode 52, man. We appreciate Loretti earlier. How about that?
Oh, God. Did you guys... I mean, that guy was just... Wow.
You keep sending us this talent. I mean,
talent aside, boys, I think that Loretti was one of the best that I have heard yet. I mean, Wally killed it last week, but Loretti, I mean, I know he was a bit pitchy here and there, but just an amazing performance, I thought.
Yes, I would have to certainly agree with that, sir. You brought us some talent this time. We're definitely happy about that. So we have Judge Ronald Winston coming up next, apparently.
Unfortunately, John, he got a hold of some of the boiled peanuts a little earlier when he came into the bar. He showed up a little bit earlier tonight to make sure he was pretty nervous about it. And they had these awesome Cajun boiled peanuts, and apparently they forgot to turn the boiler off overnight, and something happened with some E. coli, I think, or whatever. So he was in the bathroom for about the last hour and a half. We were checking on him.
Well, thank God you were checking on him. Is he okay?
Is he going to be able to?
That was about a half hour ago, and he'd been in there for already about an hour and a half, and we just decided, probably best we just send you home, Judge. We wouldn't want your wife to be worried, and so I'm not sure he's going to be back tonight
or something.
Yeah, but you know, gentlemen, I figured the show must go on, as you guys always say, right?
Yeah, that is something we definitely say around here. We say the show must always go on. What is your plan at this point?
Well, okay, no, I wasn't exactly prepared for this, but Loretti did such a good job tonight. I gotta say, he was amazing. I decided, might as well just hop up and take my turn tonight. So if you guys don't mind, I'm just going to go ahead and take my turn, get it out of the way. I was not prepared for this at all, but I figure it's just time to just get it over with.
No, I know how that can be. I can understand that. You sit around all day, you wonder, you probably want to get back to the production side of things and just get it out of the way.
Exactly. Remy, you're smart. You understand the production side of things, and your other two idiot friends on the show, they just have.
Well, now come on, now don't disparage. Dad's not even here to defend himself. Ryan's right there.
Crosley.
All right, well, either way, guys, I'm gonna head upstage real quick. Hold the line. You guys are about to see what I have to do. All right.
Okay. All right. That's Mr. Crosley, guys. He's gonna head up on stage and get this shit going. I guess apparently. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the karaoke bracket from Karaoke Corner. Here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. All right, this is Bill Crosley out here. Before I get this show going tonight, let's give a quick round of applause. And when I say quick, I mean quick. Round of applause for Larry Loretti tonight. Quick round of applause for Larry Loretti. That's right, yeah. The guy's amazing. The guy's amazing. And because I wasn't planning on coming on tonight, I have a special treat for you. And if I may, I'm going to ask Larry Loretti to please walk towards the stage now.
What?
Larry Loretti, if you will please walk towards the stage now.
Are you bringing on Larry Loretti? Is he well, he just set his phone down, so we were actually talking to Noah.
Larry Loretti, please come to the stage. Oh, here he comes, Larry Loretti. And all right, there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry. Mr. Crosley, I have no idea what's going on right now. What do you have up your sleeve, sir? I thought I was done for the night. I've already had like 3 more fireballs. Listen, I got a song. I think you know it. I've heard you singing it in the bathroom before. And we're going to try to do this. I need your help tonight. What do you say? What do you guys say, ladies and gentlemen? You want Larry Loretti to help me out?
Yeah, come on.
I am actually very excited to hear this.
Kidding me?
Oh, yeah, it's going to... Larry, come on, babe. All right, you got me? Yeah, I guess I got you, man. I don't know what the hell's going on right now, but I'll do my best. Okay? All right, let's get it going. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Here's my song.
You have got to be kidding me. No way. Forgot about Dre? Jesus, here we go.
Y'all know me, still same old G, but I've been low-key. Hated on by most of these niggas with no D's, no deals, and no G's. No wheels and no keys, no boats, no snowmobiles, and no skis. Mad at me because I can finally afford to provide my family with groceries. Got a crib with a studio footage all full of tracks. Dad full of wall full of plaques. Hanging up in the back of my house, sitting up like trophies. Y'all think I'm gonna let my hoe freeze? Oh please, you better not down on both knees. Who you think taught you to smoke trees? Who you think taught you to ODs? Eazy-E's and Ice Cubes and DOC's and Snoop D-O double G's and the group that said motherfuck the police gave you a tape full of dope beats to bump when you feel good. When your album sales wasn't doing too good, who's the doctor you don't need to go see? Y'all better listen up closely. Y'all niggas that said that I turned pop on the firm pop. Y'all the reason Dre ain't getting no sleep. So fuck y'all. All of y'all. If y'all don't like me, blow me. Y'all gonna keep fucking around with me and turn me back into old me. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say. Another comes out when they move the lips. Bunch of dumber shit. Motherfuckers exactly forgot about Dre.
Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. You motherfuckers act like you forgot about Dre. What do you say to somebody you hate? Or anyone trying to bring trouble your way? You wanna sell things that are bloody away? Well, then study your tape of NWA. What? One day I was walking by with a Walkman on when I caught a guy giving me an awkward eye, and I strangled him up in the parking lot with his alcohol and knife. I don't give a fuck if it's dark or not. I'm harder than me trying to pocket dodge. I'm drunk as fuck, right next to a humongous truck in a 2-car garage. I'm hopping out with 2 broken legs and I'm trying to walk it off and say, fuck you too, bitch, call the cops. I'ma kill you and the loud ass motherfucking barking dogs. And when the cops came through, me and Dre sitting next to a burnt down house with a handful of gas and a handful of matches, and still worked that out. So from here on out, it's the Chronic 2. Starting today, tomorrow's anew. I'm so local enough to choke you to death with a Johnson and shoot Larry Loretti. Hotter than a set of slim babies. The Mercedes Benz with the windows up and the chick goes up to the mid-80s. Calling men ladies. I'm sorry, Doc, but I've been crazy. There's a way that you can save me. It's a taker with him, Haley. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when you move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. You motherfuckers act like you forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. You motherfuckers act like you forgot. It was up to me, you motherfuckers were dying, coming up to me with your hands out, looking up to me. If you like something for free, when last evening you was out, you weren't bumping me. Now that I got some company, everyone will come to me like it was some disease, but you won't get crumb from me because I'm from the streets of Compton. Told them all the gangsters, who do you think helped mold them all? How you wanna run around talking about guns like I ain't got none? What do you think, I sold them all so did I stay well off? Now I get this hate mail all day saying Dre fell off? Why, cause I've been in the pad with a pen in the pad trying to get this damn label off? I ain't having that. This is the millennium of aftermath. I ain't gonna be nothing after that. So give me one more platinum plaque and fuck rap, you can have it back. So where's all the mad rappers at? It's like a jungle in its habitat, but all you savage cats, you better strap with the gas or you're cuddling the cabbage patch. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like you got something to say, but nothing comes out when you move the lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. You motherfuckers act like you forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move the lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. You motherfuckers act like you forgot about Dre. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. You motherfuckers act like they forgot. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Oh my goodness. What the hell just...
Oh my God, thank you guys so much.
Jesus Christ, you got...
Oh my God, you guys, thank you so much. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Oh wow. Holy shit. Oh my God, thank you guys so much.
Wow, you guys. Whoa. Whoa, guys.
Wow.
Crosley, get your back. Oh, come over. Oh my God.
Oh my God, did you guys fucking hear that? I swear to God.
That was incredible.
Wow, I am just...
Crosley, I had no idea that you knew Eminem or anything like that, low-key, no?
I am just
absolutely buzzing right now. I cannot... Wow, I can feel it coursing through my veins. How about a big hand for Loretti on that one?
I mean, yeah, dude, Loretti just bailed you out, it sounded like.
Oh my God, I couldn't have asked for a better... Wow. Well, that was my run. I'd like to see what anybody else has to do about it.
All right, well, don't get too cocky there, Crosley. We got episode 53 coming up here soon. We're going to hang up on you. We'll call you back here a little bit, all right?
All right, sounds good, boys. I'm going to have another drink. Oh, God damn.
All right, guys. Mr. Crosley, everybody, Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Oh, Ryan, Jesus.
I mean...
Wow.
It's one thing to just...
Go up,
kind of go back to that song. I think the song pick in and of itself was genius.
Well, that was a last minute
because that is just
decision.
An amazing kind of song. And then...
To pull Loretti up.
Wow, and they executed
Loretti knew it.
They executed it.
I'm shaking
amazingly.
for them. You know what I mean? Wow, guys. This has been They Call Us the Breeze, episode 52, guys. I think that pretty much says it all for the episode. We're going to wrap things up here and go take a little bit of a break, but don't go anywhere because if you're still out there watching on YouTube land, we're double headering, so that means we're coming up right next with episode 53. We're still going, guys. Don't go anywhere. Ryan, what do you say?
We're going to have a late checkout.
Good night, everybody, but also good night. Good night, everybody. We'll see you. Bye-bye.